This DVD has been prepared for those with an interest in understanding the ethos of circle sentencing and as an aid to members of the Aboriginal, wider community, the magistracy and others who may become involved in circle sentencing. It is not intended to be exhaustive, but is designed to reflect the experiences of the Aboriginal community and the courts in the journey taken together to make a difference. It is important to acknowledge that circle sentencing courts are inclusive, not exclusive. Actively engaging the Aboriginal community and acknowledging the importance of its contribution is a step further along the path to improving the ties that bind us as a society. In New South Wales, our system of justice reflects the ongoing development of a combination of experiences over many centuries and from many cultures. It is only to be expected that as the law develops, it draws upon other experiences. This has been the case with circle sentencing. As an expression of government legislative policy, circle courts are established at locations approved by the Attorney-General. Based on experiences within Indigenous cultures in Canada and New Zealand, and those from within Aboriginal communities, a circle court draws upon the most important and valuable asset that any society can have, its sense of community. By doing so, it attempts to make a real difference for victims of crime, communities, and in the attitude of offenders. These objectives are consistent with the traditional approaches to sentencing in the criminal justice process applied throughout the wider community. All societies have an interest in protecting its citizens. Dealing with people who offend against our laws is a complex undertaking, often involving competing considerations: adequate but not excessive punishment for wrongdoing, recognition of the harm done to the victim, deterring an offender from further misconduct, and ultimately striving to achieve the goal of rehabilitating an offender back into society are some of the things a court has to take into account in dealing with people who break the law. Circle sentencing extends these aims by giving back to the Aboriginal communities a sense of accountability and involvement. Circle courts endeavour to make offenders realise the impact their behaviour has on Aboriginal communities and on the wider community, and to provide opportunity for change. Emphasis is placed on traditional relationships between members of the community, elders and respected persons, to explore the background to offending and to consider ways in which the Aboriginal community can assist the offender to change their attitude and conduct. The role of the magistrate is to assist the members of the circle and acknowledge the importance of their contribution. The role of the circle is to arrive at a sentence that meets the expectations of justice. The DVD is made up of a number of distinct parts. It is important to understand each part. It is of overriding importance to understand the whole. The second part, presented by His Honour Magistrate Dick, who presides at the Circle Court at Nowra, the first such court in New South Wales, will give you an overview of the court and how it works. The third section provides insights from the perspective of the magistrate and other key players. The fourth and fifth sections are aimed at providing useful advice in relation to practical issues that arise within a circle sentencing court. Shortly, you'll hear from Auntie Ethel, an elder who presides in the Circle Court at Nowra. She will provide you with an introductory perspective from the Aboriginal community. I commend this DVD to you as another step in the ongoing development of the law.
Well, since we started with our circle sentencing, we've learnt a lot, and our young people have been able to talk and tell their side of the story, and the elders have been able to talk to them. But one thing that we want to let you know, that you have to respect the elders and the young people have to respect the court. Now, they couldn't have a say in the white man's court, but in this court they can talk and tell things about them that they'd never say to anybody. The elders get them to talk, and we also let them know that we love them and care for them, and we don't want to see them go back to jail all the time, and it seems to be working well. You know, the young people have got more respect for people, and they always meet us in the street and call us, "Auntie, how are you?" and that. But then that's got to work both ways, with the Aboriginal people and the white people. In our circle sentencing, the magistrate lets us know what's going to happen and everything. He introduces everything. And then we have our say. The police prosecutor, he'll have something to say too. And then we start on the young people. We talk to them and ask them why. Why does this happen? And they tell us stories that they wouldn't ever dare tell in the courthouse, because they feel that they can trust us, and because we're there that they can talk and we'll listen to them. And it's worked pretty good. You know, we've worked in with the magistrate, the police prosecutor and everyone else involved in the circle. And we find that it's the best thing that ever happened to Aboriginal people. And I hope that all the different stations, places where Aboriginal people are and go to court, I love to see them have a circle sentencing there too.